And today, Swamiji has initiated all of us to be able to manifest the power of consciousness over matter, being able to move the silicon objects on silicon surface. When you just sit right now and with this powerful initiation that Swamiji has given us, awakening our whole brain to be able to manifest, and all the non-mechanical parts of our brain are now awakened. Just spend the next 21 minutes manifesting this extraordinary power. Everyone, every one of you sitting here in the same space, now just connect to Swamiji. Pick up anything that you want, any object that you want, a deity, Atmalingam. Pick up any of these objects and keep that object on the tablet. Make sure it's turned off. Make sure that the device is turned off and connect with Swamiji, and you will see how the object in front of you will start moving, listening to you. It see understand, especially if it's a deity, right? It's so much more easier because just by from you declaring from the space of oneness with Swamiji, it will simply listen. It's a consciousness, it's not even a mat, it's alive. So you just need to connect to Swamiji. Like Swamiji said, as Mahasadahiva Swamiji manifested and gave all of us this darshan, just connect to Swamiji, sit from that space of oneness, and intensely, just beautifully manifest that space. I request every one of you to sit straight as shown in the video here. All of you can keep the deity Atmalinga or Swamiji's Atmamurti on the tablet. Make sure that the tablet is turned off. Silicon has the power to receive your instructions and amplify that to the matter. That is why we keep it on a silicon device and we use it, right? So just connect to Swamiji. Now you just need to look intensely through the third eye and pass the command. The silicon will act as a Wi-Fi booster, like how we have a Wi-Fi booster, something like that. The silicon will act as a Wi-Fi booster and it will amplify your command to the matter. Please chant the Mahavakya. Let us start the manifestation.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. spiritual lullaby for Samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahavagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into Samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahavagya puts me in Samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for Samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahavagya. Mahavagya, spiritual lullaby for Samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva, for Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahavagya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda
Please relax. All of you can slowly relax.
Paramashivoham.
And how many of you have started manifesting? How many of you have started moving, experiencing, and seeing that the objects in front of you are moving?
Om Nithyananda
The moment actually you experience this, the moment you see it, you will be able to manifest that same space and experience, that same power. You will be able to manifest that experience inside of you. Manitya Priyesha, thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry for that technical glitch. And every one of you, actually, as you're all sitting right now, throughout the day, just this experience of manifesting this power, experiencing, so again and again, reiterate inside of you the powerful cognition that you are consciousness. You're not bound by the matter, you're not bound by external situations. Just that one understanding is enough to give you that powerful transformation in your inner space.
And now, with this, we're going to be moving to the next session where Swamiji is going to be revealing about how to use your brain to reflect the cosmos, the initiation all of us have received, and how to take that more deeper. Let's listen to the revelation now from Swamiji.
It is said that by Vidya, the knowledge cognized from the right context of grasping the truth, consciousness, and the superficial knowledge acquired from the wrong context of grabbing without cognizing the subtle truth, certainly a different result is achieved. Similarly, it is said that by avidya, the authentic actions and the ignorant actions, a very different result is achieved. Thus, have we listened from those wise beings who have explained that absolute principle to us. Purvapaksha. Things which need to be done first need to be done first. When your body is dried with the testosterone and estrogen hormones, your brain develops certain very subtle, most subtle, powerful grooves, zones where superconscious can reflect in its original pure form without any delusion, manipulation, interpretation, interference. Please listen. I am making a very significant statement. When your body is dried with the testosterone and estrogen, means male female hormones, your brain develops certain most subtle powerful grooves where the pure superconsciousness can reflect in its original form, in its original existence. The reflection is so pure, so authentic, it is as good as the original. That is the reason the context, Purvapaksha, the pre-preparation, is needed for enlightenment process. I am not saying everyone should become celibate, everyone should become sannyasi. No. But when your seeking becomes very intense, when your whole body and mind boils with the seeking, automatically body and mind evolves to a level where your body dries up and brain develops this rich, subtle grooves where superconsciousness can reflect beautifully powerfully. It can reflect beautifully and powerfully. Some of the best brains produced in the planet Earth were rishis. Some of the best people happened in the planet Earth were rishis. I still wonder, seeing the kind of a subtlety and capacity to catch and reflect the cosmic truth. Please understand. If somebody explains to you what is Shiva, all pervasive, Akhilanda Kodi Brahmanda Nayaka, Satchidananda Varabrahma, Srishti Sthiti, he creates, maintains, destroys, puts souls in delusion and liberates. If you are able to visualize, even if you are able to enjoy it, be very clear, you are blessed. Only if your brain has developed the subtle grooves which can start enjoying these higher things, can understand it. If you understand, you will enjoy. If you enjoy, you will understand. A rough grass, politicians, dull head can never capture this. For him, he only knows what I can grab today, push it behind my seat, without even bothering about from behind the seat somebody else is stealing and running. He doesn't even have a time to check whatever he pushed behind the seat is there or not. A grass, power hungry, lazy, tired, bored man can't even understand. If you explain these subtle truths, his brain cannot capture those visualizations. Because he can't capture those visualizations, he can't enjoy. When he doesn't enjoy, he can't capture. It is like a vicious circle. I tell you, even about Guru, if you are able to enjoy his quality, you will understand his qualities. If you understand his qualities, you will be able to enjoy his qualities. If you are able to enjoy, know clearly you are blessed. You are blessed. Ignorant, tired, agitated, dull head can never capture the subtle truths or the subtle qualities. Because he cannot imagine, he won't enjoy. Because he doesn't enjoy, he can't visualize. Ability, the brain's ability to catch the subtlest visualizations come by a long practice of internal silence, what I call unclutching or meditation. Understand? By the tremendous internal silence, your brain develops the capacity to capture the most subtle visualizations. Ability to capture the most subtle visualizations is the awakened intelligence. Whoever is able to capture subtlest truths become rishis. His brain has evolved, developed such subtle grooves. It started reflecting the cosmic truths. It started capturing the cosmic truths. It started becoming a pure, silent water pond where the moon is reflecting as if it has come down to planet Earth. Moon is reflecting as if it has come down to planet Earth. Understand, practicing surrender or unclutching or Anandagandha Dhyana, complete completion. All this not only brings peace into your heart, it raises the subtlety of your brain grooves and your brain's ability to capture the higher truths. Your brain's ability to capture the higher truths. Brain's ability to live the higher truths. Anything your brain is able to capture, it stores as record. The most subtle one your brain captured makes itself as your cognition and life's goal. Understand? Even once if you are able to understand, capture the word Satchitananda, Sat Chit Ananda, the existence, conscious bliss. Anything which is subtle, the most subtlest experience, imagination, visualization, your brain is able to capture, it will make that as a base for its function. I don't need to do anything other than describe how the materialization happens to my balasans, the way they are able to capture. The moment their subtle grooves in the brain captures this, that power will start manifesting in them. Why I am saying balasans? Because they are more ready to listen. Their inner space has more peace. Their brains have more subtle grooves to imbibe what I am sharing. when I explain that science, if you can visualize it, that power will start manifesting in you. Because anything your brain can visualize, it will make that as your basic functionality. If I can explain moving from one body to another body, astral travel, and your brain is subtle enough to capture it, visualize it, you will start manifesting that power. All powers are like that only. You just need the completion space and Guru who properly makes your brain grooves to catch it. I wonder the sophistication with which these Upanishadic rishis were able to reflect the whole reality. I tell you, the detail with which they describe the stars and the planets in Vedas and Agamas, you will be shocked. Even I was wondering, how did they see? Unless you see, you can't pen down so detailed, such detail. The biggest conspiracy done against Bharat is the Indian astronomy and astrology was not given its due respect and legitimacy, brushed aside in the name of myth and mythology. If you read, you will understand. Oldest, the future, longest possible prediction can be done only by our calendar, Panjika. Science is so perfect. I used to wonder, what was the telescopes they used? What was the satellites they used? How did they so precisely record the details? Actually, the exact method happened. I saw in the cosmic records. One rishi will sit in Samadhi and reflect the whole cosmos in his inner space. The other rishi will just see his inner space, do fast forward, just like how you handle the iPad and pen down. That's the way they have done it. He will become so pure, complete completion, his inner space will just reflect the whole Milky Way, the whole cosmos. And the other rishi who is recording will push, pull, do fast forward or rewind, even zoom in, zoom out and pen down. That is the way they recorded. Understand more and more your inner space gets into completion, more and more you will catch the sacred secrets about the source, cosmos. This question, by whom? Keneshitam. The Kena Upanishad, the essence of Kena Upanishad, you can experience the essence if you make your inner space completely complete. If you are ready with the completion, I can just show the exact reflection of Keneshitam. By whom? In this Upanishad, Devi is the Guru. Understand? It is directly from Devi, Uma. First time the word Uma appears in this Upanishad. Devi is addressed as Uma in this Upanishad. The word Ishvara, Isha, is used for Mahadeva in the first Upanishad. The word Uma is used for Devi in this Upanishad. You can reflect, capture, visualize exact, most subtle visualization with a little completion inside. Please understand. Understand this example. A 7 or 8-year-old child is made to see pornography again and again. The physical maturity age is quickened more than 70%, means the physical maturity, if it is supposed to happen at the age of 14, it is drastically brought down. By the age of 8, the body will be physically matured. If the body is made to visualize again and again the sexual action through pornography or some reminding, because whatever your brain visualizes, body becomes ready to it, make that into reality and experience. The brain makes that into your experience. That is why I say, if you want next generation to be sexually healthy, ban pornography. We always have a wrong idea. It is through porn next generation is going to enjoy the sex. No. It is going to be a big disease. If you want the next generation to have a healthy sexual life, ban pornography. Because that is going to reduce the age of physical maturity, which is going to drastically destroy the health of the next generation. Understand the truth I am trying to convey. Anything your brain can capture and enjoy, your life will make that into reality. If your brain can capture and enjoy the most subtlest understandings of cosmic sacred secrets and the spiritual powers, you will become just yogi, divya shariri. If you enjoy pornography, your body will be physically matured. If you enjoy the subtle powers, subtle understandings, simply your body will become divya shariri. You will become yogi, bala yogi, bala sant. Bala sant is a person whose brain captures all these highest conscious truths, subtle truths while you are young. The way your brain captures these great truths, simply your body starts manifesting it. You become yogi. You become a Divya Shariri. You become embodiment of Mahadeva. You become Balasant. Understand? Ability to reflect the subtlest truths. Ability to reflect the sacred understandings. Ability to catch the most sacred bliss. Ability to capture the powerfulness of the consciousness. Ability to look into the source of the cosmos happens with tremendous completion and peace in the inner space. All major sufferings, whether it is physical or mental, you go through in the life will be connected to that root pattern. It is the root pattern responsible for serious physical or mental sufferings you go through. It starts only from there. And blessed are those who complete with their root pattern when they are young or before it manifests as any serious disorder. How many below 30? Raise your hand. You guys are the real blessed. Real blessed. Because it will never manifest as any disease in you. It's killed. Means the poison is destroyed before it can damage any part of you. Of course, others also, poison is destroyed, but now I have to heal the parts which is already been damaged. The toxic mental setup which is already created, the subtle brain grooves get developed based on your thinking pattern. That needs to be completed. Before 30, the strong grooves don't get developed. That is almost like a rangoli only. You can wipe it by ordinarily. But after 30, it's almost like they say in Guru Gita says, whatever Brahma writes with the hand, Guru wipes by leg. Brahma writes by hand, Guru wipes by leg. So this is the wiping I am supposed to do. Understand, activating the whole brain and making all the non-mechanical parts of the brain active and alive is the field almost every religion, every philosophy, every branch of the science is enamored, working, researching. Understand? Making the whole brain active, awakening the non-mechanical parts of the brain I can say in a way almost the goal of all religions and philosophies. In the modern day, every scientific field, every field, all that names, neuroscience, the field of psychology, psychiatry, you can name. All of them are enamored, doing research, spending billions in this field. I tell you, best way to work on your brain, awaken all the non-mechanical parts of the brain. Awaken your whole brain. The best way is to make more and more super consciousness manifest in you. More and more higher states of consciousness sinking in you. How? Starch in the rice and milk is absorbed by the brain, and brain started growing bigger and bigger when human beings have started vegetarian lifestyle, rice and milk as their regular food. Listen carefully. How brain absorbs the starch food from rice, starch from rice and milk. It absorbs super consciousness during the time of the puja. It awakens itself, and all the non-mechanical parts of the brain starts working, becomes super brain. Brain becomes super brain when you feel, when you establish yourself with the oneness. Listen carefully. When you fall in tune with the oneness, I'll give you a very beautiful, precise method of oneness. Understand? The deep I you feel is actually Paramashiva. So decide, Paramashiva breathes in you and your individual breathing is too shallow. Your existence is Paramashiva. Your individual breathing is too shallow. So sit with that heavy presence of Paramashiva as you. You will see all the non-mechanical parts of your brain is awakened. All the brain cells are fully alive. All 25 faces, identities of Paramashiva is awakened in your brain. All the 11 dimensions are available to you. All the 5 aspects of Paramashiva manifest through you. His 25 head and 50 hands is the real body you are carrying. Just like you are not aware of the tip of your hair, you may not be aware of those 25 heads and 50 hands, but that does not mean it does not exist. You may not be aware of the tip of your hair. That does not mean you don't have the hair. Same way, you may not be aware of the 25 heads and 50 hands. That does not mean you don't have. As Paramashiva and breathe life into your body. You as Paramashiva possessing your body to manifest and celebrate your existence. You became your body. You as Paramashiva became your body to celebrate your own existence. Listen carefully. When you sit as Paramashiva with his 25 heads and 50 hands, be Paramashiva and own your body. Radiate in your body as Paramashiva. Let you be clear, you are Paramashiva. Hold your body, own your body, radiate through your body as Paramashiva. You will see your whole brain will become active. Your whole brain will be awakened. Intense full brain activity as Paramashiva. so much energy will be infused into your system. When your whole brain is activated by the oneness, you manifest superpowers and your brain naturally becomes super brain. Cognize clearly. Know you are Paramashiva, ultimate. Own your body and mind and brain and your system as Paramashiva. Decide to radiate through your body, brain, mind, intra-organs, internal organs and consciousness as Paramashiva. Your lifestyle, activities, relationship, everything. Radiate as Paramashiva. Master is a person in whom the subjective truth has become reality. Shivoham, the highest subjective truth, becomes reality, and whatever objects made that experience is reality in him, he can use that and make even your subjective reality awakened. He can give you also the same experience of Shivoham. Listen, whatever experience he achieved, he can awaken that same in you. Understand the subjective truth Shivoham can be awakened by the external help like yantras, mantras and Kundalini initiation. I am introducing this science to the world It was available in the Vedic tradition, but to this planet I am introducing now. It's not that all the Vedas are revealed already to human beings. The science of using sound, the science of using simple lines to awaken yourself and awaken others is such powerful science. See, subjective truth is the base on which your life should be built. Subjective truth is the foundation on which your life should be built. If you do not build a conscious subjective truth like Shivoham, the ultimate truth, unfortunately you will be building your foundation, your life on your low inner image, incompletions, your fear and your greed. On your fear and on your greed, you may start building your life. First, choose conscious inner image. Shivoham. First, choose conscious inner image. Shivoham. Please understand, enlightenment is building your life on the right foundation, subjective truth. It is on the right foundation, subjective truth. Cherish Shivoham again and again. Strengthen the truth Shivoham again and again. Live the truth Shivoham again and again. Meditate on this great truth again and again. This truth Shivoham, once it gets rooted in you, doesn't allow your inner image, mamakara, to weaken you. It doesn't allow your inner image, mamakara, to weaken you. Understand? I'm just trying to get the right words. How this whole truth can be explained to all of you in simple terms, in simple words, how the whole truth can be awakened in simple terms, in simple way. Understand subtle grooves of your brain when it starts understanding the happenings inside you. It can understand any mathematics, any science, any chemistry, any geography, any history. See how you remember your past, the same way only history is written. That is a formula of history. How you remember certain facts, exaggerated, certain facts neglected. Same way, mathematics. What all the basic understandings you have to add, subtract, multiply, divide. If you can grasp the happenings inside you with a subtle sensitivity, you can grasp any happening outside. As I said, whether it is geography or mathematics or history or science or chemistry, biology, everything in the outer world you can understand if you can grasp the subjective truth. That is why I am saying the subjective truth, you need to let it sink in you, get soaked in you. Let it be soaked in you. Let it sink in you. Just like how food, sex, all this becomes a biomemory of ordinary man, this Shivoham, experience of enlightenment, should become biomemory. Understand? I can see very clearly what is happening in me. I can see the whole body and mind is ready for Cambodia. That is why I am just searching for words. We need to find more and more words, the right words. Only now I know why Mahadeva started teaching in silence. Because in the silence all your subtle brain grooves are available to me. I can just alter those brain grooves just through some vibration and give you the experience Shivoham without using too many words. Just sending the vibration Shivoham, I can alter the subtle grooves of your brain that can change and complete all your incompletions and awaken the ultimate truth, Shivoham, in you. You can grasp any happening outside. As I said, whether it is geography or mathematics or history or science or chemistry, biology, everything in the outer world you can understand if you can grasp the subjective truth. That is why I am saying the subjective truth, you need to let it sink in you, get soaked in you. Let it be soaked in you. Let it sink in you. Just like how food, sex, all this becomes a biomemory of ordinary man, this Shivoham, experience of enlightenment, should become biomemory. Understand? I can see very clearly what is happening in me. I can see the whole body and mind is ready for Cambodia. That is why I am just searching for words. We need to find more and more words, the right words. Only now I know why Mahadeva started teaching in silence. Because in the silence all your subtle brain grooves are available to me. I can just alter those brain grooves just through some vibration and give you the experience Shivoham without using too many words. Just sending the vibration Shivoham, I can alter the subtle grooves of your brain that can change and complete all your incompletions and awaken the ultimate truth, Shivoham, in you. I don't need to talk actually to do the work I need to do on you, to give you the Shivoham experience. Without words, just by sending the powerful vibrations, Shivoham, your brain grooves can be awakened and you can experience Shivoham.
But I tell you, never before, never after, this multi-hero heroine story was built. Understand? A human mind can conceive a story means one hero, one heroine, one villain, one comedian, or maximum two hero, two heroine, but never this large scale of multi-hero heroine villain stories have been built. Look at Mahabharata. Who is hero? Yudhishthira? No. Arjuna? No. Panchabandavas all the five? No. Then what about Krishna? All right. Panchabandavas and Krishna? No. What about Bhishma? All right. Panchabandavas, Krishna and Bhishma. What about Karna? What way is less heroic? All right. Panchabandavas, Krishna and Karna, Bhishma. Then what about Drishtadyumna? He is not heroic. What about Drona? Drona's history can be a separate book. Yudhishthira's can be a separate book. Karna's can be a separate book. The multiple hero, multi-hero, heroine, villain, story which was never before or never after recorded so beautifully. I may not want to say it is story written. I may only want to say it is story recorded. Because no human mind can conceive such a multiple layered stories. See, the modern day very clearly proves to conceive a multiple layered story, you need a subtle grooves of your brain awakened. When I read the story of Mahabharata, I am 100% sure Vyasa's all subtle grooves of the brain have been awakened, all non-mechanical parts of the brain is awakened. I think Vyasa's whole body was brain. Because each character, Shikandini, he builds the Shikandi's character for 3 births. And Shikandi is only one of the thousands of characters. Who will you call as a hero? Who will you call as a villain? Can you say Shakuni is the villain? No. Then what about Duryodhana? Can you say Duryodhana is villain? Then what about Dushasana? Who has done more damage? If Dushasana and Duryodhana and Saguni are villain, then what about Dhritarashtra? If Duryodhana, Dushasana, Dhritarashtra, if all of them are villain, what about Aswathama? Who is a heroine? Can you say Kundi is a heroine? Then what about Ganga? If you say Kundi and Ganga are heroine, then what about Gandhari? If Kundi and Ganga and Gandhari are heroine, then what about Draupadi? The multi-hero, multi-heroine, multi-villain story, which was neither conceived before nor conceived after, and nobody is made as hero. Everything is recorded. Please understand. Nobody is shown as perfect. The fraudulence Krishna did, cheap fraudulences are recorded. Krishna comes to know that on Amavasya day, if the war starts, Duryodhana is going to win, and this fellow goes to the Ganga and starts giving darpana. The sun and the moon, Surya and Chandra, they get surprised and they look, what is this? Why is Krishna giving darpana today? Today is not Amavasya. They both run to him and ask, oh Mahadeva, Bhagavan, why are you giving darpana today? Today is not Amavasya. Then Krishna looks at them and asks, what is the meaning of the Amavasya? They say, when sun and the moon meet, both of us meet. Krishna said, I already made you guys meet. Darpana is done, go. Amavasya. What a silly game for a Bhagavan to play. What a silly game for a Bhagavan to play. But I tell you, he is the greatest being. Krishna, you can never compare.
From my experience, I tell you, all the people whose mother tongue is the language with multiple option words, for example, just for this one, Sanskrit may have 300 words. The multiple option word mother tongue people have a very high developed brain grooves. From my experience, I saw. So in a way, I will say, for example, if you utter a word cow, and the time it takes for the English person to grasp the visualization of the cow, and a Sanskrit person, ko, and the time it takes, at least 100. Means the person who knows the Sanskrit catches it less than 100th time with a more precision, because the words there is wide option. So brain by its nature requires to be in high alert when you handle that language.
So it seems that one of the ways to explain why human beings went down in this capability is because of the language and the public consensus.
Yes.
And the rishis probably being alone, meditating, less public consensus, and using the right...
Actually, unfortunately, in the modern day, public consensus are becoming the university syllabus.
Yeah.
In our rishis culture, university syllabus used to be made as a public consensus.
And this...
Rishis sit and develop university syllabus.
Yes.
That is made as public consensus.
And this is getting worse because advertising is telling me what is good looking, what is bad looking, what I should buy. And so we are getting worse into it. That is all length. We are making length, more and more length.
Yes. You're absolutely right.
Swamiji, when you gave me the Agni Samyama initiation in Kumbh Mela, you said we'll be able to see inside. I was able to see inside. But now, in this last process, I was seeing things like the core of some planets and everything. And it's completely opposite to what we have all been led to believe in the modern thing. For example, for like Jupiter and all, I don't know why you saw.
Actually, what I am saying, Guru, if you can see your brain, you can see the reflection of Guru.
Yes.
If you can see your throat, you can see the reflection of Rahu.
That's exactly how
If you can see your liver, you can see the reflection of Sun.
Sunny. It's really.
So each of the grahas are reflected on your organs and they instigate, guide. That is the way they influence and impact your life. Ability to convert the number into frequency. Understand? Listen now. All number, when it goes round, it is called frequency. 0 is just converting number into frequency. Like a plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 becoming minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 becoming circle happens centered on 0. Grasp it. Converting number to frequency, number to circling is centered on 0. If it is just plus, it is logic, number. If it is plus and minus, it is frequency, circle. How many of you are getting it? Plus and minus together is circle, frequency. The number becoming frequency happens centered on 0. That's the next universe. Frequency universe. Heart, breath, dimension of life. Number just flowing, linear motion is length, logic. Number becoming frequency, circling. All frequencies circle. All frequencies circle. How many of you are understanding? All frequency is just circle. Different circles, the formation of different levels of circles is frequency. Half circle, full circle, quarter circle, line becoming circular is frequency. Mu from logic universe, number universe to frequency universe. That is why only Hindus are able to identify, understand, reveal about zero. Because it is centered on zero, logic becomes frequency. Only if you see one side, numbers, it is logic. If you understand both side numbers, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will see the number is becoming frequency. It is becoming circle. Digit becoming mother tongue, getting processed, the result again becoming digit is only the number universe. Digit becoming mother tongue and your emotion frequency, which is deeper than your mother tongue, getting processed as frequency, again getting converted into your mother tongue and becoming number, is the next parallel universe called frequency universe. Is zero is Purna? No. Zero is not Purna, it is Shunya. When zero becomes frequency, I'll give you this example. Listen. See, this is zero. This is Shunya. But when it vibrates, it becomes infinity. That is Purna. Zero, when it vibrates, it's Purna. Purna, when it is dead, it is Shunya, zero. Zero, when it vibrates, when it becomes frequency, it is Purna, infinity. Understand? Zero, when it vibrates, it becomes infinity. Listen to the next important thing. Listen to this. This is too important. See, this whole number becoming frequency, this whole thing, if this is manipulated, operated, fueled by the electromagnetic force, it is called artificial intelligence. This whole artificial intelligence is nothing but playing with the number using electromagnetic force as the fuel. Same playing with the number universe, parallel universe, with the consciousness as the fuel was done by our Hindu ancestors in Puranas and Idihasas. With electromagnetic power and nuclear power, if you fuel this number universes, this number rhythms and patterns, it's called artificial intelligence. World's supercomputer, artificial intelligence, all this is nothing but playing with the frequency universe fueled by electromagnetic force. Same, playing with the frequency universe fueled by nuclear force. Modern science could go only up to this 4 level. Playing with this frequency universe with the force of electromagnetic force and nuclear force. Our ancestors played with the frequency parallel universe through conscious power. Listen. From now, I'm not going to give you theories. I'm going to lift your consciousness to the next level, to give you the glimpse of parallel universe. All I need to do is, if I give you even one glimpse of first layer parallel universe, then I can easily take you to the next. The first layer parallel universe only I am pushing. This first understanding about number universe and frequency universe. If you are able to grasp it, raise your hand. This idea of number universe and frequency universe. Raise the hand. Great. Now, fueling the number universe and frequency universe with the electromagnetic force is artificial intelligence. How many of you are understanding this? All this supercomputer, everything is nothing but playing with this frequency universe with electromagnetic force. That's all. I have defined the whole supercomputer, artificial intelligence, in this one line. How many of you are getting it? This one line is the definition of the whole artificial intelligence. Supercomputer, everything. Fuel it, empower it with electromagnetic force. It is artificial intelligence. If the same is empowered by consciousness, you will do billion times better than what artificial intelligence can contribute to the humanity. Understand? Number universe, frequency universe, there are multi-layer, multiverses, the parallel universes. Understanding all of it and empowering all of it with your consciousness. The Pushpa Vimana Ravana used and all is the conscious fueled flight. If Rama just sits on the flight and puts his hand and consciously he just opens his frequency, consciousness, and inhales deeply, the flight will take off. Gives the command, consciously move left, right. It is just conscious directed. It flies. Using consciousness as the fuel is possible to lift even physical body. Listen, not just your consciousness alone, even lifting physical body is possible using consciousness. You can see levitation. All of you levitate. The moment I initiate you physically your body jumps. That is a preliminary level of using consciousness to raise you up. It can be done in a larger scale, proper equipment. That is what is Pushpaka Vimana. Why conscious fuel is important than the petrol, white petrol? Because with white petrol you can go only up to certain height. With consciousness as a fuel, you can straight shoot up to the different time zones. Move to different time zones. See, if you go to the higher altitude, the world, many governments have established that station in the space research station. If you go there, your body goes through certain changes, hair growth and whatever changes. Same way, if your body is lifted with a conscious empowered vehicle to the vertical time zone, it goes through superconscious mutation. That is why if you go to Indraloka, automatically you will have 4 hands. If you go to the Swargaloka, automatically you will grow 2 hands more. Because the superconscious mutation will happen. Listen. If you go to the space station, automatically your body goes through certain changes. Same way, if you go to the Swargaloka, automatically your body goes through certain changes. Because superconscious mutation happens. Understand this step by step. Number universe, frequency universe, how the number universe can be fueled by electromagnetic force and strong nuclear force or weak nuclear force. How the same number universe and frequency universe can be fueled by consciousness. How it can be fueled by consciousness. When this frequency universe can be fueled by consciousness, you can be raised to the higher frequencies, vertical time zones. If I infuse, empower you with consciousness, and lift you to the vertical time zone, higher zones, the auspicious changes happens in your consciousness is so much. It does unimaginable superconscious mutations and manifests positively in your inner space. That is what I am going to do now. This is the essence. Empowering you in the frequency universe. I have not revealed about all the 14 parallel universe. I have revealed only about 2. Because I want you to come along with me step by step. I don't want to overwhelm you. If I overwhelm you, when I go to Kailasa and turn back, Only I'll be there. All of you are already dropped here and there, gone. Only I am there. I don't want that. When I get down in Kailasa from my Pushpaka Vimana, I want all of you with your luggage getting down along with me. I don't want you to get dropped here and there. On the way, oh, Swargaloka, few people got dropped. Then Makarloka, few got dropped. Then Janoloka, some got unloaded. And Kailasa, when I reach and sit, only I am there. Hey, எங்கடா போனீங்க? பாதியிலே பஸ் விட்டு இறங்கிட்டீங்களாடா? So that is why I am raising step by step. How many of you used to have a vivid experience that you can fly when you are a child? It's not like a dream. Sometimes it will be vivid experience. You can really fly. How many of you used to have this vivid, strong, like a faith dream? See, in the dream you may see, but you will strongly really believe even after waking up it is possible for you. How many of you had that kind of experiences? See, having that kind of experience is actually empowering you in frequency universe through your consciousness, through your state of consciousness. It's one of the capacities, positive conscious capacities.
Nithyanandam, and this was just so powerful, especially the last part. How many of you enjoyed this? Oh my God. The revelations about the frequency universe that Swamiji gave, whether it was explaining about how everything circular is frequency, to all the way up to how that universe when exists. Many of you are hearing this for the very first time. I know it's first time for almost all of us here, or probably you heard it first time from Swamiji. I mean, it's just so amazing, right? How do you feel being here today and getting this opportunity, blessing to listen to such amazing truth? Take a few minutes and share that experience with us. And with this, we have come to the conclusion of today's session. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you all had a great time today. Did you all enjoy today's program? Wonderful. So let's meet again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow we have a very special initiation where Swamiji is going to be initiating us into will persistence. So let's meet tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting with yoga and continuing with all the other powerful sessions. Make sure you're attending the whole program. That's highly, highly, highly recommended. Now let's conclude today's program with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओं तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम् Thank you all, Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam.